The ZAPOTRON is finally in Fortnite Creative. After years, the guided missile is back. We've got new prefabs and galleries and a ton of other updates. Let's jump into it. Okay, we got an exciting update today. But before we do, Sabrina Carpenter is in the item shop. And just a reminder, go down to support a creator, put in mustard, please, and support me there. That is a huge deal for me. Now, we actually got a couple links I think are pretty cool. They're not necessarily creative related, but just cool. The Star Wars Death Star will likely appear soon, which I love. I'm sure around May 4th, something big is gonna happen. The next season is supposed to be Star Wars related. It's really cool. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. The other leak is also really exciting for me. Adventure Time is coming to Fortnite. Not just Adventure Time, there's probably going to be more things from Warner Brothers or Cartoon Network that are going to come to Fortnite soon, which there's a lot of stuff there. Steven Universe, Samurai Jack. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of potential collabs, which I think are really exciting. Okay, now for the actual updates. And guys, we've been waiting forever for this one. But the ZAPOTRON's officially in creative mode. I can't believe it, guys. This has been like a meme item. I mean, probably for 7 years. There it is. I've never fired this gun before. Once. Never in Battle Royale. Never anywhere. Here we go. First time firing the ZAPOTRON, and oh, wow, that's a long charge up. Oh, I gotta let go. Boom. Okay, that was I don't know how I feel after that. We gotta blow up ketchup plays here to really get a sense for this. Here we go. We're gonna shoot him just in the body and see what kind of damage it does. Boom. 150 to the body. Yowzers, that is powerful. What if I just shoot it without charging? I mean, it does 33 damage without like charging. Okay, that's not very strong. Let's do a headshot straight to the face, and boom, 375. That is one powerful gun. Well, there you have it, guys. The ZAPOTRON is officially here, and man, it is sweet. Okay, it's not just the ZAPOTRON though that we have. We also got the guided missile. I can't believe the guided missile is back. So this was in creative way back when, but then they took it out because there was some bug. But now check it out. The guided missile is officially in creative mode, or back in creative mode. Hey, wait, where's catch-up plays? We gotta find him. There we go. We got him. This is so sweet. Actually, I don't know if you can rocket ride on this one or not. Here, I'm just gonna set this up here. See if I can rocket ride catch-up plays here. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I've never been good at rocket riding, guys. And to be able to do it with this, I don't know. Guys, I needed someone else to help me with this to be able to really figure that out. So you guys tell me in the comments, can you rocket ride on this guided missile? I don't know, but we actually have the guided missile and the ZAPOTRON back in creative mode. And then we also got the Dragon's Breath shotgun. I don't really understand this one. I don't know what's different between this one and the OG one, but I mean, here it is. It does a lot of damage to the head. Holy cow. But you also see the Legacy Dragon's Breath, which I don't know the difference between these two. They're both identical in stats and everything, but there you have it. Honestly, if you choose either one, you're gonna be fine. Now this is really cool. Ballistic mode got a new update. They've introduced 2 new maps, which is a huge deal. And actually, it's really cool. You look at these, like, look at this map right here. It's not finished. All the statues, all the background, everything is just kind of put in there as a test. They want to see how people like the levels. They can move around, and then once it's ready, they're gonna go in and finish the artwork and make it look really awesome. They've also introduced 2 new guns, 2 new items as well, which we're gonna take a look at in just a second. But this is really cool. You can jump into ballistic mode. I think it's awesome. They're finally starting to update this. I can't wait to go and play it myself. But here are the new items they've introduced. There's a burst AR, a new sniper rifle, fire grenade, and an overdrive like item. Let's test each of these out. So here's the burst AR. Got all the cool animations here. It just bursts. I mean, it's just a burst AR. You guys are used to this. I moved my camera over because it's better for first person. Let's try this out though on catch-up plays though. Body shot. Oh man, that does quite a bit of damage. Let's wait and do a headshot on him though. Headshot multiplier on these first person guns is usually pretty crazy. I mean, that's pretty good. You hit him with multiple bullets there, that's gonna be nuts. Well, let's try the Sovereign Sniper then. Here we go. All right, we're just gonna get a headshot straight away. 420. Oh wow, that is wild. Here's the cool thing about this gun though, is that it fires so quickly, so we can like boom boom boom. You can shoot really fast. So if you're playing a first person map and you can snipe people really quick. Oh, he's got spawn protection. There you go. Okay, let's try out this one. I'm really curious about the fire grenade. So here we go. Let's just throw it out here and just see what it looks like. Okay, boom. Oh, interesting. You can only carry one at a time. I thought I had infinite resources on, but we're just gonna spam this right at okay, it burns them around him. Does it burn me if I go in? It burns me if I go in it as well. That's pretty cool. And then let's check out the overdrive. This is a consumable that, I think what it does is it makes you run faster. Okay, yeah, so you get a little speed boost, which is kind of nice, especially in first person mode. I feel like in first person mode, sometimes it feels like I'm going really slow. Whoa, wait. Oh, I'm gonna try out the ZAPOTRON in first person. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, this has not been optimized for first person at all. Let's try that. Wait, what happens with this? Okay, we're gonna fire and then, okay, we can still control it even once. Check out the animations on this. Oh, Peely, he looks so ridiculous. Oh yeah, watch the real. Oh man, this is great. There's, you know, you have these kind of like glitches. This is what makes gaming really fun. Just love to see the stretched arm. If you want to play with the new guns, go and play it in Super Red versus Blue. And if you want to play with the first person guns and check that out, go to the first person Red versus Blue. We put them all in there. And if you don't love Red versus Blues, we've also added them all to the first person gun game, which is really, really fun. So search one of those maps and really get a chance to test them out. They've added some cool updates. Let me show you real fast. They've changed some matchmaking settings. The purpose of this is to make it so more people can fill up lobbies. So in your settings now, you can change minimum players to be whatever you want your minimum players to be, but you can have an overtime player target. So basically the way it works is like, say you have a map where you have to have 4 players. It just doesn't work without 4 players. So if the overtime target is 4 players, then if it's not reached by the end of the whatever overtime duration, so you can change the duration to 30 seconds, then if it's not reached 4 players by the end of that 30 seconds, then people are re-queued into a new match so that they can make sure they have at least 4 players in that. So that's kind of cool to make sure people are having a good experience in your maps. An interesting update. The reboot van got a little bit of an update. They added a setting where people can purchase a reboot card. So if I turn that on, then I can say the cost is 500 or a lot more expensive, and you can change those settings. So that's pretty cool. The rift point volume, which is the volume for if you're making a ballistic game mode, basically this is where you can plant the bomb. They added an event where you can tell where someone has entered or exited the volume. This is important because then you can say people are in your base or whatever, and it can all be connected to the rift point volume. Now, if you're into the Walking Dead islands, which are really cool, they've added Negan as a skin that you can put into the AI device. This is from Morals, where you can see they've added him as a boss in his map, and this map's looking fantastic. It's really cool. I can't wait to see the maps people come out with in the Walking Dead area. So those are some fun updates. Epic has added more prefabs and galleries. This time it's the fencing fields prefabs and galleries. I mean, guys, Epic has now added a new prefab and gallery every update for at least the last 3 or 4, maybe even 5 updates. Like, I feel like we weren't getting any of these kind of prefabs and galleries before, but now they're doing it a ton, which is actually so helpful for developers. Importing stuff can sometimes be such a big pain, and actually it kind of can ruin your game if you don't do it right. So just being able to have so many options to choose from prefabs and galleries, even with all the new stuff, it just opens more doors for developers that they don't have to worry about importing stuff. I mean, there's some really great stuff in these too. Oh, I love this like wine press or something. That's cool. Definitely some really cool unique props in here that you're not going to find anywhere else. You can see that it includes all of the wall galleries, which has some cool round pieces, which, you know, guys, I still like the round pieces. All the roof galleries, man, the roof gallery is actually huge. But let's check out the prop gallery. This is where you find all of the gems, and I encourage you guys to really come and look through everything so that you can find stuff that you want. Like, oh, this is a really cool like couches and chairs. Love that artwork. That is fantastic. What are these, like little mailboxes? This is where you're gonna find all the stuff that's gonna like really make your maps pop. And it's all gonna be optimized to fit Fortnite. So big update. Can't believe you got the ZAPOTRON, the guided missile. Crazy. My mind is blown.